What's going on, everybody? Spicy topic. So there is a young woman, or a woman, that's claiming that she created this dance right here. You see Fat Joe doing lean back, lean back. So according to the Neighborhood Talk 2, there's a woman that claims that she is the author of this. Story time. Woman on Twitter claims she taught Fat Joe how to do the rockaway, which inspired lean back. I snuck into a club bed in Miami when I was underage, was dancing during the reggae set, and Fat Joe asked me to teach him the dance I was doing. It was the rockaway, and he recorded lean back the next week. How y'all feel about that? How do you feel about people getting inspiration from you and they make a whole look, they make money, a whole empire off of something that they know that they didn't create and generate? Yeah, so she leads and continues to say, I had told my brother about meeting Fat Joe, then literally a week later, he told me he had something to play for me. He had downloaded Lean Back off Napster. You can see she's got the crying emojis. Well, she thinks it's funny. Her name, she goes by A Tall Glass of Hennessy. And she's basically telling y'all that she inspired Fat Joe. And Fat Joe made a whole empire off that song. I'm telling you, everybody was doing the rockaway. You know, that was the hit. So I'm sure he's still getting money off that joint, because that joint's still hot. She says, I pulled every vibe, the Source XXL. I could find hoping for a mention, but he apparently shouted out the girl from Toronto on 106 in Park when they asked him about the dance move. LOL. So I'm glad for her that she got her credit. Because one thing I cannot stand nor tolerate is somebody knowing they did not create something and they taking full credit for somebody else's brain power. That I can't stand. I think everybody deserves their credit. Deserves their credit. The last thing she said was LOL, or the last thing I captured from the Neighborhood Talk. It was such a random night. Joe was so nice and we took a bunch of pics. Timberland was there too, but he wanted no parts of a picture with me. And you notice she said Timberland was there, but he wanted no parts. That's a common thing I see. Even on YouTube, there's large bloggers that constantly look at smaller bloggers because they're not yet known. And they take their information. And I'm thinking of two. Okay, they take their information and they will never acknowledge that I got this or this person said that, because they really don't like you, period. They don't like what you stand for. You might have supported R. Kelly, and because they broke the whole R. Kelly story, you know what I'm saying? They might take some of your things and they'll never acknowledge it. Yeah, I recall a story where I was talking about my nieces because I don't have kids, and I don't know anybody else that had mentioned their nieces. I mean, the story was so damn, it was brought down to just me, like, because I'm talking about my nieces, and there's this large blogger who went out to make a video and saying, I hope that, and said that she hoped, what'd she say? She said, your nieces are probably giving a grown man, you know what I'm saying? So she was really referring to me, because like I said, who else was going to say something like that? No one else did. There's the same person when I had talked about Joycelyn Savage to speak out, just to let people know that this is not her Instagram. So people wouldn't think, for one, that R. Kelly did that, and two, that she is accusing him of doing that, and that it's fraud. This one same blogger, now I'm going to say her name, Tasha, okay, she went and said, she made a video and said, if Joycelyn won't speak, I'm going to. So I felt like she was talking to me. It's like, damn, do you like me or do you not like me? Because at this point, I know you be checking into my videos. I know either you ran across it or something, because this is me you're talking to now. But like I said, some people just don't want to give you what you deserve. They don't want to give it to you until, I guess, you reach a certain status and you can't be denied, or they just made their mind up. They don't want to give you that. I understand the feeling of somebody taking something from you, and that they look down on you because they perceive you to be less successful. Kanye West said in one of his songs, and I do like Kanye's album that he did, not this last one, I didn't hear it. He mentioned he does not take advice from people less successful than him. But I'm not with that, because I like what Jesus said, and I'm going to paraphrase that you can, or how he portrayed, sometimes your blessing is in the homeless person. It's in the person that's less successful than you. So I just hope that's a lesson. Don't ever look down on somebody. That one woman in the club, Fat Joe could have easily not acknowledged her, but he did give her credit. You know, that one woman in the club that was doing a dance, that made him a lot of money. That gave him a lot of status. So please don't look down on the person that you're inspired by. You know damn well you didn't make that up, but you was inspired. So I would say show that appreciation back. You know, that could have made the world for her, but it made you an empire. Stop pretending, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So the woman that we're going to reveal, beautiful lady, you know, she looks happy-go-lucky, and she's just about her business. What you just saw was the comments of the people. I'm not going to read that, but y'all can pause and rewind. But here is the woman that created the Rockaway. Check her out. Yeah, she got that Rockaway look on her too. Yeah, I think she deserves as much recognition and acknowledgement, in my opinion, because she's the one that gave him that whole dance. It wasn't his dance. He didn't make it up. It wasn't his creation. But thanks to Fat Joe that gave her back her recognition, because that's important. That's important. You know, you made money, so let's give back what you can give back. That's all I wanted to say. That was my little example of giving back credit where credit is due. That's all I got for y'all. What y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments below. Peace.